We looked at a lot of zombie games and movies and popular TV shows and what they were doing, and then we thought about, well, what would it be like here in Bend? And so this area, Central Oregon itself, inspired a lot of it.
We all read the script. We all have to make sure that we know the story. And from there, we just start drawing. A lot of our visual ideas start with the pen and paper. The inspiration of the visuals for Days Gone is basically living here in Oregon. Even though the story is fictional, a lot of our art was realism-based, and we tried to duplicate everything around us.
Bend, Oregon is a beautiful place with many different biomes within a very small area. Where I live, there's a river 2 blocks from my house. But 20 minutes away, I can go snowboarding. And it was great because we could go out and scout and look at different real-life examples of things that are in the game and bring those 2 worlds together.
A lot of post-apocalyptic fantasies are pretty far out into the future. Ours is like 2 to 3 years, so things haven't changed in a really dramatic way. The environment is still more or less how it was. It's just nobody's taking care of things, and people are scavenging and they're desperate.
Our world is super dynamic, so we have all sorts of weather conditions, for example, that can happen, and they're random. So it can start snowing, and then your character walks into a cutscene. They have to have snow on them, but the next player may not have that exact same situation. They walk into a cutscene, they need to be wet or have blood on them or dirt or whatever the different things that that player has experienced. You want them to seamlessly experience that into the cinematic and out of the cinematic through the game.
So many of the objects you'll see in Days Gone were handled by us. Things like body bags and giant lumberjack next to a stack of pancakes. We've done vehicles, we've done destroyed buildings. Just a lot of fun to create those objects.
Working on the drifter bike design was really fun for me because that was my area. We knew we had to come up with our own unique design. Those are the kind of challenges that I love. I had to imagine a lot of found objects, fabricated parts, give it a grungy layer so that it looks like it was out in the world. Yeah, of course, it took a lot of sketches, a lot of iterations, and I think it turned out really well.
There's a lot of work that we do that we're pitching ideas. Some things work, some things don't, so a lot of stuff ends up getting thrown away. But it's amazing how much those original ideas that we had 6.5 years ago are still in the game.
I think the game looks great. Everything is beautiful. The world is beautiful, our vehicles are, our characters, our weather system, our lighting, everything looks great. I'm proud of it.
PlayStation